I am in the field and I'm going to record a new sign for Bradford Township in AcquiSIGN County, Minnesota. I've logged into the AcquiSIGN web application. I press State, Minnesota. Select the county, which is AcquiSIGN. And choose Bradford. If I do show signs at the bottom right, I get all the signs except street signs. And notice there are 189. Every time you add a sign, it goes to the bottom. So in order that I don't have to look at that, I'm going to go back to the sign filter. So I press the button in the upper left, go back to sign filter. I will add street signs. And I'm just going to say go from 180. Press show signs again. And now I am only showing about 10 signs. You'll notice on the map that it shows green pins. Those are those 10 signs. You'd have to scroll in to see all of them, which I can do. And the blue circle that you see is my location, but I'm going to press user location and it'll update that and zoom in to where I am. Now I'm going to add a sign, so I press the plus button in the upper right of the search panel, and you notice it gives me lat and long of where I am. Now I'm walking towards the sign because I want the location next to the sign where it's located. Now I do update current location. It's now updated. I can now move back onto the road, onto the shoulder. I now want to select the sign. This particular sign is a double curve right. So I don't know what that number is, the MUT code number, so I'm just going to put in curve. And I get all the signs that have curves, and what I'm looking for is the reverse curve. In this particular case, the reverse curve is like a double curve, and that's the one that is W1-4R, called reverse curve right. So I select that, I press the done button, it is now updating the sign. The sign has now been added. You do hear cars passing behind me. A note of caution. Turn your yellow light on and be careful. I now want to add some more attributes to that sign, so I am now going to press the sign button in the list. It brings up the sign with the blue button, which I press. It now takes me to this particular sign. I can see the icon is the right one. It matches the sign. I am now going to enter some other information. So I enter material. This is definitely not prismatic. It's an engineering grade. It's badly cracked. The post type is a channel, which you'll see is one of my selections. The post status is good. I'll just put pass. Now the road name is 285th. I've used that before, so I just am going to put 285 because I can copy and paste the actual road name in the office with the web application on a laptop. Same thing with the road start. This is County Road 47, so I'm just going to put 47 because I know that's County Road 47. The sign height is 10 feet. The sign orient, it is facing to the east. The inspection status has to do with retroreflectivity. It defaults to C, which is poor, means it needs to be replaced, but we'll leave that for the time being. It is not in very good shape at this point. The road station, based on my foot meter on my car, is 675. The road offset from the edge of the road is 7 feet, and as I'm traveling to the west, the sign is on my right. Now, the only other thing that I may want to add here is a picture. And what I would do is tap the photo in the upper left corner, tap the icon, and the camera comes up and I can take a picture, and that picture will be saved on our server via 3G network. I cannot do that with this recording because it will stop the recording. At this point, I'm done, so I will hit the Done button. It says updating sign data, and now you can see my sign has been added with all the attributes.